cross or not? As the Quran says that he was not killed. I wanted clarification on this.
Jesus was attempted to be crucified till he died upon cross. This was only an attempt. But those who crucified him failed to achieve this purpose. And he was taken down from cross while he was still alive. This is our belief. That is why the Holy Quran refers to that incident as ma salabuhu wa ma qataluhu, ma qataluhu wa ma salabuhu. They did not murder him and they did not crucify him. Apparently this means that he was not killed by human hands, either by ordinary murder or by crucifixion. But at the same time, the non-human beings infer from this that even an attempt at his life through crucifixion was not made. We do not agree with this interpretation because he was neither killed through murder nor crucified is followed by the final conclusion of the same verse. It says وَمَا قَتَلُوهُ يَقِينًا. It does not say وَمَا صَلَبُوهُ يَقِينًا. It says they certainly failed to murder him, and the crucifixion is not mentioned, which means murder was only an attempt. Crucifixion was a means of murder, but they failed to achieve the end result, which was killing of Jesus. They couldn't achieve that. So this is our understanding of the Quranic description, which is fully supported by so many other verses of the Holy Quran which speak of Jesus' normal death, like the normal death of all of the prophets. So how could they infer from this verse that because he was neither murdered, as they believe, and also nor crucified, so they must have ascended to heaven? This is the reason why they insist on this verse as indicative of the ascent of Jesus Christ. It is not at all indicative of that, because people die natural deaths about whom you can say they were neither crucified nor murdered, and a large majority of people fall into that category. Because you can say about them they were neither murdered nor crucified, do you infer that they must have ascended to heaven? Evidently not. This is an irrational inference which some people try to draw from this verse. Specifically, when the Holy Quran speaks at so many other places positively that Jesus died a normal human death like all the prophets of Allah had died before him. And then regarding the Holy Prophet of Islam, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, using the same expression, the Holy Quran says, Prophet Muhammad was also to die like all other prophets before him. So if he has died, what right have you got to turn back from Islam? So people, all the prophets before him, this expression is exactly the same as applied to in the case of Jesus, which means that all prophets before Jesus died a natural death, so Jesus should also have died a natural death. All prophets before Prophet Muhammad died a natural death, so he should also die a natural death. And evidently, between these two verses, Jesus has no room for living forever or having ascending to or having access to heaven because of other people infer from the verse which I read before. These two verses do not permit him any other fate than the one which was met by all prophets of Allah, in which fate was that none ascended to heaven, all died here in this world, on this earth, and were buried here. So if this is what is meant by the questioner, then I think I have answered him. Satisfactory or not, it is up to him to judge. But this is a subject which requires a far more detailed answer as well, of which I have spoken before in my various question and answer sessions. So I request the questioner, he may be listening to this, although he remains anonymous, to write to the mosque for such material on this subject, which is far more, which covers much greater ground regarding all the issues and areas which relate to this question. Thank you.